Hello, my dear yoga practitioner. Welcome to day 4. Today you will need for the beginning a bolster, or maybe you even can fold your blanket or use some pillows, cushions. This would be nice to help us open our heart at the beginning of our practice, as the intention and the mantra for today is I forgive. Okay, so I think it's good in the middle of this practice to reflect on forgiveness. And let's start with forgiving ourselves, our probably not always so nice self-talk, forgiving ourselves for anything that we see as a mistake, and just accepting that this is part of our path, part of our life here. And always also forgiving others and forgiving anything or anyone that maybe at any point you think harmed you, and just remember that it was there for a reason too. Okay, enough of the talk. Let's start our day 4. I know we don't have much time. You're probably rushing to your work or rushing to start your day, but please dedicate these few moments just to yourself, okay? So let's place the bolster under our chest, okay? And let your head drop heavily here. If you want, you can place another pillow or support under your head if this is too intense. You can extend your legs, or for extra hip opening, you can bring your feet together, drop your knees to sides. Just take a few moments here to soften, to ground. To reconnect with your breath. Observe the movement in your belly and your chest. And when you forgive, where do you feel it in your body? Maybe it brings up some sensations in your face, maybe your neck, maybe in your chest and your heart, maybe in the belly or hips or even hands, and accept that your body is unique, and observe where you feel it in your unique, beautiful body. Let's take 3 breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, letting go and forgiving. Inhale. In. The last one. Wonderful. You can gently bring your knees closer and bend your knees. And from here you can hold on your thighs as you lift yourself back up. Removing any prop. We will not need it for the rest of our practice today. And I invite you here to sit on your heels again in Vajrasana. Wonderful. Let's draw nicely, gently circles with our head. Especially if you felt forgiveness in your head or neck. Other direction. Perfect. And now from here, let's roll our shoulders. Inhale as you open the chest. Exhale as you drop the shoulders down. Other direction, rotating to the front. Perfect. From here, bring your right arm to the side, extend your left leg, and invite a nice side body stretch. Inhale. Perfect. Exhale. We are going to bring the right foot in and sit here on your sitting bones, okay? We are going to bring the left arm over the right leg and inhale to lift the right arm up. Keep the chest nice and open for forgiving. Today is a gentle practice to balance yesterday. Good. Inhale to lift back up. Right hand comes behind and we find our wild thing kneeling. So your right knee stays down and try to push your hips to the front, your left arm up. Squeeze your glutes to help you open up a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, spiral back. Good. Perfect. And from here we change. We are going to extend the right leg out and we are here balancing on the left knee. Inhale to lift the right arm up. Nice long line from your fingertips to your heel. Beautiful. On the exhale, bring your foot in and ground here. Right arm over the right leg. Inhale to open. Beautiful. Exhale. This time left hand comes behind, right arm to the front and start spiraling to the side and lift your chest, lift your hips. Nice deep breath. Take up the space. Active arms. Exhale to spiral back. Wonderful. And from here we are going to turn to the side of our mat and step your left foot to the front. Okay, tuck your back toes under and from here we lift into our high lunge directly. Yes, finding strength in your legs. Inhale. Exhale to draw a nice circle with your arms and lower your right knee down. Inhale to lift back up. And synchronize your movement with the breath. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and from here try to find the back bend. Balancing and opening the chest, drawing your hands back. Good. And now we are transitioning to warrior two, arms parallel to the floor, chest turned to the right side, gaze on the middle finger of the left hand, shoulders relaxed. Good. You will feel here also nice opening. Inhale. Exhale to reach to the front, flip your palm, peaceful warrior. Keep your left knee bent. Good. On the exhale, we are going to interlace hands behind. Start drawing your shoulder blades closer, dropping your crown of the head down. Here for 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Lift back up and find your Skandasana this time on the right leg. Yes, dropping your hips down for 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And from here we switch to the other side directly. So find your balance and again find your high lunge here. Inhaling to lift. Exhale, again drawing the circle, dropping the left knee down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Perfect. Inhale, lifting. And again, finding a nice back bend, gentle. Good. Exhale with control. Virabhadrasana 2. Check if your arms are parallel to the floor. Find your strength. Find forgiveness. Beautiful. Reach with the right hand to the front. Flip your palm. And again, nice peaceful warrior. Keep the chest lifted. Imagine as if somebody is pulling your hand here. Wonderful. This time maybe Another thumb on top as you're dropping your chest down, your head down, keeping the right knee bent. For 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Lift your chest. And this time Skandasana with the left knee bent. Dropping the hips down. Keeping the chest lifted if possible. For 3, 2, 1. Amazing. And from here you can turn to the top of your mat. Bend your left knee. Bend your right knee. And find your seated asana again. Bring your hands to the knees. Inhale to open your chest. Exhale to bring the belly in like in the cat pose, seated. Inhale to open. Exhale to round, chin to chest. Inhale, open. And exhale. Squeeze. Walk your hands to the front. And from here, walk your knees back as far as possible, and then start walking your hands also to the front so that you can melt your chest down here in the puppy pose. Option to lower your chin to the floor or your forehead. And focus here on melting your chest down. Wonderful. And from here, start tucking your tailbone in, engaging your core to lower your hips down, staying here on the forearms and transitioning to the Sphinx pose. Again, heart nice and open to forgiveness. Glutes squeezed, feet wide. I choose to forgive myself, others, everyone. Perfect. Bring your elbows wider. Bend your knees and maybe hold here from the outside on your foot. Drop your forehead down, and on the next inhale, we're going to lift into Dhanurasana. Again, squeezing the glutes, and lift your feet, lift you up here. Open your chest. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Drop your hips down. And from here, find your child's pose with the knees wide, dropping the forehead, melting your chest down here still. Inhale to look to the front, exhale to walk your hands to the right side, maybe even placing left hand over the right, dropping the head down. Inhale to look to the front, exhale to walk your hands to the other side, this time right hand on top of the left. Inhale, look into the front, and exhale, slowly lift back up. And we are going to come here lying down on our back. So 2 options here. You can either choose bridge pose like you did yesterday. So knees, heels slightly wider than your hips, and we are pushing with the feet to the floor, with the arms to the floor. And on the inhale, we lift the hips up, chin to chest. Maybe this time interlacing your fingers, drawing your shoulder blades even closer. And breathing here into your belly, into the front of your body, or if this is in your practice, you can come to the wheel pose, bringing hands closer to your shoulders, and on the inhale, lifting yourself back up, opening your front body completely. Last breath wherever you are. And on the exhale, we gently lower. And from here you can choose to transition to Shavasana directly. Or if you want, my suggestion here, you can also come to a hero pose. So we are going to bring our feet a little bit wider than the hips, okay? Knees bent. And you can walk here with your elbows back and stay here again, inviting some openings to the chest, or maybe dropping directly with your back down to the floor, or maybe you can also use the prop here to help you keep the chest lifted. So choose whatever works for you today. And invite some gentle, soothing breath. Invite some love, acceptance, forgiveness to each and every cell of your being. And when you're ready, you can bring your hands to your heart. And stay here for as long as needed. I will leave you here. And as always, I'm very grateful for you joining me today. I wish you a loving, gentle day and week ahead. Namaste.